Augmented reality. In the last few years, there has been pretty amount of big changes in our way of living, working, teaching and learning. Online learning, webinars, working cooperatively and virtual teams have become ordinary events we are accustomed to, as they are easily accessible and effective in all respects. Technology continues its development day by day, and we now use the applications, which unimaginable in the past, very commonly. Augmented reality in this sense is a new technology which has a great potential in the classroom. Why augmented reality technologies should be incorporated in education? Student mobility and the need of immediate access to knowledge, the potential to intensify the perception of reality through mobile tools, the need to place education into content, the opportunity to learn from the surrounding environment, and all these make the augmented reality technology makes worth trying. What is augmented reality? The term is believed to be emerged in 1990 by Thomas Caudell, who is working on Boeing. Augmented reality can be defined as a technology which adds objects such as animation, movie or audio on the real image in the real environment, and that provides more enriched environment. In contrast to the virtual reality, in which being completely in virtual environment, the user is completely aware of the real world and a part of it. In augmented reality, virtual images that the user see or the voices he hear are united by the surrounding real view. The fusion of virtual and reality in this way create augmented reality. Ronald Azuma, who is the pioneer and innovator of Arkansas technology, defines three main characteristic features. Blends the real and virtual objects. Provides real-time interaction. Real and virtual images are located in exactly the same axis with each other. Augmented reality is used in many areas such as military and surgery simulations. The most common way to create an augmented reality is a green screen effect, which removes the background of an image or a video. Weather broadcasts are a good example of this. A person stands in front of a green or blue screen and an image chosen is reflected back. QR codes, that are commonly used in education, are also another way of augmented reality. After scanning a code, it can direct you to a web page, you can watch a video, or you can reach a message stored in the code. In an environment which is enriched by augmented reality, we go far beyond watching an ordinary video. We are able to see more as if real objects or livings existed. Thanks to augmented reality, we can position anything we want to interact in the real world by means of a camera and can make it functional. A person who is in fact not next to you can dance with you as if he is there, or you can have your photo taken with a virtual animal. Augmented reality applications are learning materials which are effective, easy to use and contributes to the learning process. Applications provide opportunities to enrich the actual physical environment with digital environment tools such as audio, image, video, etc., and this make the Arkansas technology a useful training tool for educators. What are the advantages? 1. It personalizes learning by addressing the real-life experiences and make it meaningful. 2. It includes students, provides necessary educational interaction and support. 3. It helps to understand the content and the information more comprehensively. 4. It creates realistic models by showing 3D content to students. Augmented reality in education. Mustn't forget that today's students are the digital generation who intertwined with technology and grow out in the world of multimedia. Skib A, 2007 Act. Yildirim, Osman, 2011. Augmented reality in education can be used as two types. Either educators use the apps that has been developed before or encourage their students to experience their own enriched practices. Latter is of course more demanding and more time-consuming. Yet benefits are much more than its disadvantages. Students, by learning and doing on their own, not only improve their abilities such as higher-order thinking, problem-solving, critical thinking, but also they develop the competence about how to assess their peers' work as well as their own learning experiences. Objectives for using augmented reality in education: to raise awareness among students for new emerging technologies. to provide information about Web 2.0 tools and different functions, and about the use of mobile applications to enrich course contents with 3D. To provide individualized training by addressing multiple learning styles to improve students' creative thinking ability to create a self-confidence so they can produce their own material. To ensure that students have control over their own learning. To raise kids who do not only imagine, but also can produce by using technology. While reading a journal or a book, it is possible to see images as 3D in front of you, and pictures can also move if you use your smartphone's camera to scan that picture with related Arkansas app. Think that historical people suddenly start talking in history lesson. You can also use Arkansas for kids. Do not only read story. Get them watch the characters in the story while reading. You, as a teacher, can add hidden videos on the course notes that you give to your students, or can add solution videos for the questions they need to solve as a homework. Students can watch how to solve that mathematic problem by scanning only the question. Think that solution steps appear in your math lesson. Share the photo of the question with your students. And they can have an access from everywhere to the solution video or picture again you choose. Think about chemistry. All chemistry teachers must have said, 2 hydrogen 1 oxygen atom form the water molecule. So what if they would just show us how these atoms around the nucleus take place? It is possible to see 2 hydrogen 1 oxygen atom in our classrooms as 3D model by using augmented reality. Students can use an app in a way that their videos can appear on their own photos. They are going to record a video about the subject they are going to study. And they will have a chance to present a material they have created. A teacher working on values theme, for instance, can make a bulletin board showing students' paintings. Students who have Aura's map on their mobile phone and tablet can scan these paintings and can watch a poem video related with that value. This idea is #my Aura's map. Now imagine a coursebook which do not only contain text and images. Imagine that if you hold a device pointed to the book, images become alive. Students hear the character's voice and historical events suddenly occur in front of their eyes. How would it be if our books were designed with this technology? You will see sections from the first English textbook designed with this way at the following presentation below. Creation of augmented reality practices can be extremely challenging and complex, but it is definitely worth it. Because students are going to experience the chance to learn in a new style while they are working on their own unique products. The interactivity of the applications help them to understand some subjects faster and a fun way. Please share your thoughts about what do you think about using augmented reality in classroom? Is creating content time-consuming or boring? Can it be used for creatively or to make difference? In the Tricider below. In this section, there are 5 applications explained in details: Aurasma, Quiver, Fetch, 4D Anatomy and Arkansas flashcards. You will see what comes in front of you when you download the app, and you will find the instructions for use. You can try many different kinds of Arkansas apps both for daily use and educational use. These apps help you to improve learning in classroom with its interactivity and also change the way of presentation of educational content. Augmented reality applications might change the way of learning in your classroom. New implementations and development of new technologies make learning innovative, attractive and enjoyable. Augmented reality is absolutely a kind of technology. Introduction to QR codes. In this section, we will focus on the QR codes which we often encounter in our daily lives and in our projects. QR codes, quick response, are first developed by Japanese Denso company in order to be used in automotive sector. In fact, a QR code is a 2-dimensional barcode. It has spread rapidly all around the world because of its ease of use, and nowadays it can be used everywhere. You need to download an application to your mobile phone or tablet, and then you can scan barcodes. The barcode you have scanned can direct you to a website, a video, or can give you information about some subjects. This information can be also an email address, telephone number, geographical location, etc. If your mobile phone supports using QR code app, you can download apps such as QR code reader or QR code maker. Start deciphering barcodes and creating codes for your own use. Here there are a few examples for daily use of QR codes. QR code jackets and QR code cookies. QR code stamps. A popular bar named Turquoise Cottage in New Zealand get QR codes on customers' wrist on the entrance, and code directs them a site in which they can find information about discounted cocktails, how to call home service at night, etc. Advertising, billboards and presentation. When you scan the QR code, you can watch a virtual tour inside a house for sale. On this notice board in Japan, QR codes are shaped like Disney characters. When scanned, it directs to the cartoon hero. Why should I choose to use QR code? It has unlimited area of usage. With QR codes, unlimited information, messages, videos, and any content transfer is provided. Arouses curiosity. Human nature inherently wonder about what is inside that QR code. Promotes the development of creativity. Awakens a sense of exploring in students. Spreads learning to all environments. Learners interact with the learning environment. You can create simple QR codes by using sites https://www.the-code-generator.com/ or http://www.qrstuff.com/. It is free to direct people to web page or write some text. If you want to upload an image in your QR code, these sites requires membership. So I advise you to get a link for the image. You can also use different mobile apps like Crafter for your phone and tablet to create your code. To be able to read the QR codes you see somewhere, your students can use apps such as Enigma, QR Reader. You can create not only black and white codes, but also you can have colorful QR codes. www.qrstuff.com is useful to have colors on your barcode. If you want to have more attractive QR codes, you should use the site www.kerhacker.com. You can even have your school logo on your QR code. If you want to create a voice barcode, kervoice.net site convert your text files into audio files with a single click and pair them up with a QR code. Text file must be 100 characters maximum. You can create voice barcodes while working with younger students and for kindergarten age. 1. You can have more enjoyable lessons by creating a treasure hunt game using an application ActionBound. 2. Your students can reach the necessary information about that specific area on the map using the barcode and geography lesson. 3. You can turn your periodic table into a chart, which students have access to information about elements by using QR codes. 4. If you create audio files for your students to practice listening, you can pair them up with a QR code. Put your barcode on the worksheet you give to your students and they will have a chance to listen that material from everywhere. If you are going to use your own voice, you can record it by using a site clip. You will have a direct link to the audio file and then you need to match it with QR code. Here is a QR code that I have recorded my voice for my third graders while reading the first page of the story, Hippo is on TV. 5. You can create a bulletin board showing the solutions of frequently asked questions in your classroom. 6. There is no limit in what you can do using QR codes. For instance, when people scan the QR code you created, code directs them to your Facebook profile or they can send you an email, SMS, etc. 7. You can create a work about what historical figures have done throughout their lives. Your students can get information about the subject you choose by scanning QR codes on a timeline. 8. Nowadays we even begin to see QR codes near bookshelves in the school library. Inside the QR code, there might be a video in which students talk about the book with their comments, or students can get information about the novelist such as biography, author's other works, etc. Now I'd like to share a project of my free. A LA Primary School Smart Library Project. Smart Library Project was carried out by a primary school teacher, Hanafi Soy, and it started in 2012 to 2013. In this project, 6 computers connected to the internet were located to the library. 1,500 books in the library was barcoded with electronic barcode system. A total of 700 students were given a photo library card with a barcode. 32-inch LCD TV was placed in the library and book presentation station had been established. According to this, each student read the book and introduced it in a minute. This introduction was recorded as a video presentation, and these promotional videos were transferred to a database. Each time students want to get another book from the library, they use QR code scanner system and can watch the promotional video on the screen. ActionBound is an interactive quiz app for your students in order to use in school or outside. It is based on the logic that students need to accomplish some tasks and scan some QR codes. By the way, they need to be fast and try to collect the highest points. You can also create your own treasure hunt with some QR codes you hide on school corridors.